What is up, nerd and nerdettes? Now it feels weird putting my finger in the camera.
Okay.
Alright. What is up, nerd and nerdettes of the interwebs? It's your oh, that's the wrong intro.
Yeah, we're not middle school YouTubers.
That's really old. Now, alright. What is up, nerd and nerdettes? It's Mr. Brady Jones here. By my side, as always, Senor Adam.
Hello. Am I supposed to say hola?
Yeah.
I haven't said hola for 4 videos.
Well, I'm just now noticing.
Okay. Hola.
Thank you. Your name is Senor Adam. You have to throw in a little Spanish, not just at the end, but you gotta do it at the beginning too.
Okay.
That is, your name is Senor Adam.
Alright.
Implying that you do lots of Spanish.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. We're doing another best of the best video, and this one is Spider-Man Homecoming, which I will be arguing for. And you have...
Captain America, the First Avenger.
Okay. I remember something with the word Avenger. Alright. So, Adam, explain the rules for us.
Alright. As he said, he will be arguing for Spider-Man Homecoming, which is seated at 2, with versus Captain America, the First Avenger, which is seated 7th. So he will be going first. As always, we'll have a 30-second opening statement, 2 minutes to argue our point, 1 minute rebuttal time, and a 30-second closing statement. And then you can head over to Facebook and vote on the poll. Without further ado, let's get started. Brady, you're up first.
Okay. Alright. My 30 seconds will start now. Alright. Spider-Man Homecoming is a better movie than Captain America First Avenger because mine shows an accurate representation of teenage life today. I mean, not that, like, every teenager is a superhero, but you know what I mean. Like, when he's Peter Parker at high school, that's pretty accurate. And it also has a great villain than, Vulture. And, yeah, and it's also got a nice twist there involving Vulture that I'll get to later.
Alright, my 30 seconds. Captain America, the First Avenger is a better movie than Spider-Man Homecoming because, I mean, it's Captain America. Captain America's the best. Every single Captain America movie has been in this second round of our tournament, and this is... You done? Okay. This is the original Captain America. It is the classic Marvel... Are you done? This is how Marvel got started. This is the feel of America. Okay.
I'm sorry, I just connected to the Wi-Fi, so now all my stuff's coming through. My 2 minutes start now. Alright, like I said, Spider-Man Homecoming, it shows an accurate representation of teenage life. They have an actual teenager playing Spider-Man. I don't think he's a teenager anymore. I think he's 20 now, but he looks like he's 15, and that's what matters. Whereas before you had like 2 people in their 20s, 30s playing a teenager, which didn't work. Let's see. You also have the bully of this movie, Flash. He's a nerd, and he's kind of like in his friend group, but he also still like just makes fun of him, which as someone who was in high school not too long ago, I can tell you that is an accurate representation of bullies. Also, this movie has the best villain in the MCU in Vulture, a guy who the whole reason that he's a villain is to provide for his family because the government wouldn't let him do his work at the site of the Battle of New York. They wouldn't let him do his job, so he started basically stealing very highly technological tech, I guess. Anyway, great villain. The fact that the plot twist is that Peter was crushing on his daughter the whole time, which they used race as a way to trick us because she was black, apparently half black, and Vulture is very white man and Michael Keaton, so they were able to use race to trick us. And yeah, great movie, much better than First Avenger, and I'm out of points.
My 2 minutes will start right now. Captain America, the First Avenger. It says it in the name. He is the First Avenger. And he is America. He is everything that Marvel was created on. He is everything America is supposed to stand for: truth, justice, the American way, fighting the Nazis. And he's the American dream. He starts out as this kid, this scrawny kid who is too brave for his own abilities, and based on his virtues, dignity, and courage, he becomes possibly, arguably, the greatest superhero of all time, one of the best of the Marvel universe, definitely. And the whole movie teaches so many good aspects. This is like the first one I'm really getting into morality in this, but Marvel, Captain America, he's just he's a marvelous guy. Yeah, it's a joke. But you have really good story. You have Tommy Lee Jones, great actor, involved in this. You have just the classic feel of the original comics with the Red Skull. You also have the introduction of the Tesseract. Actually, not the introduction, but you have later use of the Tesseract, leading further into building up to the first Avengers movie. And you have great action. I don't know, you get to see Bucky, you get to see old characters, you get Howard Stark, little connection to Iron Man, and you'd think for this being such a great movie I'd have more points to talk about. But yeah, I'll think of more. Brady, your turn.
Alright, my 1 minute rebuttal time starts now. You're talking about Captain America being a moral character. Spider-Man is also a moral character. He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Right? He, is all that stuff too. Truth, justice, American way. Except he's a teenager and he's smaller and he has all that responsibility on his shoulders, which I think makes Spider-Man better than Captain America. I will fight you. Alright? Captain America also wasn't that good of a superhero until the Russos came along with Winter Soldier. He was alright. It was a nice World War II flick, but Winter Soldier was much better, and that's what really made Captain America cool. Also, my movie, you talk about your movie having Tommy Lee Jones. Mine has Michael Keaton. So, therefore, my movie is better on the premises alone that my movie has a fight between Spider-Man and Batman. What does yours have? Nothing. I win. I also have 5 seconds left, and those were all my points. Thanks for listening, guys.
My 1 minute rebuttal starts now. Alright, you said you have Spider-Man versus Batman. I have Captain America versus Elrond from Lord of the Rings. V from V for Vendetta, and which is Hugo Weaving, who plays Red Skull.
Oh, he is that dude from Lord of the Rings.
Yes, he is.
I just now made that connection.
Yes. Okay, you have a relatable villain in the Vulture, but he's almost a justifiable villain, which is not a good thing to have. You have a character that people are saying oh, he's just doing it for this reason, so you could argue that he's really not that bad of a person, and you're running a risk with that, especially for a genre that is for kids. I mean, it's superheroes for kids. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Alright.
Alright, my 30 seconds start now. Alright. Spider-Man Homecoming is a better movie than Captain America the First Avenger because my movie, it has a fight between Spider-Man and Batman, which you can't beat. Even if you do have Hugo Weaving. Michael Keaton is better than Hugo Weaving. My movie also has an accurate representation of teenage life when Peter Parker is not being Spider-Man. And my movie also has a great villain in Vulture. Thank you.
My 30-second closing statement starts now. Captain America. It's in the name. America. And he's a captain. And he's the first Avenger. And this is the first movie about the Avengers and leading up to the Avengers because it's Captain America. He's America, and he's Marvel. He's Captain America, and he's better than Spider-Man. And I will have to wash my mouth out with soap after I say that. But I mean, this is a tough one for me because my time is up. But I'm gonna keep talking. I like Spider-Man. I like Captain America. It's tough. I probably have to say Spider-Man over Captain America, but it's close. It's very close. Very close for me.
That was an unsuspecting turn of events there. You turn to my side. You turn to the light side.
Well, I think I do like this movie. I think I like
shot. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Cool. Cool.
All right. That wraps up this debate. Yeah. Let us know in the comments who you think won the debate. Head over to Facebook. Head over to Facebook to vote in the poll. You still have a little time left on the last video that we made for Thor Ragnarok versus Captain America the Winter Soldier. The vote has already ended for our first video for round 2, which was Age of Ultron versus Captain America Civil War. Look out for our next video coming in the next couple days. And thank you for watching this video. Like this video. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Facebook at Speaking of Nerds. Follow Brady on Twitter at Mr. Brady Jones. And follow me on Twitter now.
Wait, you got a Twitter?
Yeah, you knew this already.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make a dramatic statement that...
Follow me on Twitter at Senor Adam Lee. But I think it's Lee underscore Senor.
Yeah.
So.
Because you don't know how to make a Twitter account.
I don't. I just, yeah. All right. And until, as always, recommend this show to your family and friends and even your enemies. And until next time,